Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a sports legend, Adrien Broner. Now, I'm calling him a legend, and that might be a far stretch because Adrien Broner, he was a good boxer when he was boxing. He was very talented in the ring, but he was also very disappointing for boxing fans like me, man. Now, it's not often I talk about sports on this channel, but Adrien Broner, he was ingratiated inside of the hip-hop community, you know? Hip-hop embraced him. They thought he was the next Floyd Mayweather, man, and that is a tall order. And man, to be honest, Adrien Broner came up short. Now, lately, he's been getting locked up a lot. And this last time, he got locked up this weekend. Now, the last time I talked about Adrien Broner, we talked about the whole situation where he got sued, about the situation at a nightclub in Vegas, and then, you know, him having to deal with all the things back home and people trying to get money from him and him flashing money on the screen and just throwing it in people's face. Well, it looks like things are starting to get worse for Adrien Broner because there was a warrant put out for his arrest and he was apprehended this weekend. Now, before we get to the specifics of the story, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about Adrien Broner. Now, I will say this, man. Adrien Broner is a talent in the boxing ring, right? But dude has let me down more times than a little bit, man. He's one of those guys that everybody believed in, but every time he had his big moment to shine, he came up flat, man. And in this situation, man, it looks like it's getting worse for him as far as his legal situation, man. So let's talk about this story from Cincinnati.com that talks about, it's kind of local based, so it talks about counties that stretch from Kentucky into Ohio. If you guys don't know, Cincinnati is broken into like Kentucky side and the Ohio side and stuff like that. So you might get lost in the sauce. But man, stay with me and we'll get to the gist of what's going on here with Adrien Broner. Now the headline says this. It says Adrien Broner arrested by Covington police with outstanding warrant in Ohio. Now based on that, you can say, all right, Covington is obviously not in Ohio. It's in Kentucky and he was arrested there just yesterday, right? Now the story starts off by saying this. It says professional boxer Adrien Broner was arrested by Covington police Sunday morning with an outstanding warrant from Cuyahoga County, according to the Kenton County Court's arrest records. So basically, he was arrested in one county and he had an outstanding warrant in another county, right, for his arrest. Now, Broner was brought in by police around 1 a.m. Sunday and was released on a $25,000 cash bond, according to the Kenton County Court documents. He is expected to return to court on October 11th, so it looks like he's going to be at court today. Cuyahoga County Court issued a warrant for Broner's arrest in August after violating his probation sentencing. In 2019, Broner pled guilty to misdemeanor charges of assault and unlawful restraint and was sentenced to probation. Now, in this case from 2019, it actually has nothing to do with Las Vegas. It was actually a situation that took place in a Cleveland nightclub where Broner was accused of doing some crazy stuff, right? Now, Broner was actually hit with a judgment after this of $830,000, which he was supposed to pay to the alleged victim. Now, the situation has been kind of weird because based on the reports from that time and recently, it looks like, you know, Adrien Broner hasn't paid any money, even though the judge had told him he was supposed to, right? So they've been searching for Adrien Broner to pay this money, and I think that's how it ties into this court case or this situation that we got today, right? Okay, so the story continues like this, man. It says that on March 23rd, Broner failed to appear for a probation violation hearing in court, and a warrant for his arrest was sent to the Cuyahoga County Sheriff. A letter of apprehension was also sent to Hamilton County Sheriff's Office on March 30th, according to the court documents. The warrant for Broner's arrest was recalled on April 14th. Broner then appeared in court on April 26th, and his probation sentencing was extended an extra year to April 2022. Broner was also ordered to enter an extensive outpatient treatment program. Now, I'm not sure what's up with the whole inpatient or extensive outpatient treatment program, and I'm not going to even speculate, but that's interesting to say the least. But on August 28th, Broner had failed to enter a treatment program and a second warrant for his arrest was issued, read court documents. A second letter of apprehension was also sent to the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office on September 13th. So you can see where it seemed like they extended his probation all the way till next year, and then he just had to make sure that he went to this treatment program. But it says that all this spawns from the fact that he did not sign up for the treatment program. So then they issued another warrant for his arrest, or they call it a second letter of apprehension, or a letter of apprehension, right? Now, violation of Broner's probation could result in 6 months jail time or more restrictive sanctions, according to Cuyahoga County Jail. Now, based on everything we heard in this story so far in this news report, it sounds like Adrien Broner is going to be up in court today, and they're going to be trying to figure out what went down and what was going on with him and why he ain't signed up for this program that he was supposed to do, man. Because that looks like the basis for all this that he's going through right now. It looks like his whole situation is based on that. Now, what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that Adrien Broner just might have made a simple scheduling error or something that he was supposed to do and just didn't get to it? Or do you feel like, hey, man, when your safety is on the line, or I should say your freedom is on the line, man, you got to do what you got to do to stay out of jail, man. And that's why he's in this situation today, just from not listening. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.